Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the news from SABA Satellite Channel for Marib. Here are tonight's top stories.
PLC member Al Arada discusses media strategy with Information Minister.
Defense Minister highlights military readiness at specialized training graduation.
EU delegation tours Marib historic sites and reviews renewable energy water projects in Marib.
Welcome back. Al Arada stressed the importance of unifying media messaging in a way that reflects national responsibility, supports state institutions, and strengthens national cohesion. He emphasized that media outlets must keep pace with developments on the national scene and play an active role in raising public awareness and delivering facts with professionalism and objectivity. Al Arada noted that the current phase requires responsible media discourse that promotes consensus and national partnerships among political components, away from rhetoric that fuels division and weakens the public interest. He also highlighted the vital role of national media in confronting challenges, enhancing public awareness, and countering misinformation and disinformation campaigns. For his part, Minister Al-Ariani expressed appreciation for Al Arada's continued support for the media sector, reaffirming the minister's commitment to advancing official media discourse and strengthening coordination among media institutions. He said ongoing efforts aim to build a unified national media message that reflects citizens' aspirations and supports state recovery and development.
Presidential Leadership Council member and Hadramaut Governor Salim Al-Khanbashi reviewed preparations for the 5th International Medical Conference organized by the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences at Hadramaut University. The conference is scheduled for December 9 to 10, 2026 under the theme Cancer, Health Reality, Challenges and Scientific Prospects. During a meeting in Mukalla, Al-Khanbashi received a briefing from Professor Saleh Bahoul, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, on preparations for the event. The conference is expected to bring together leading experts, consultants and academics from Yemen and abroad to discuss the latest scientific and medical developments related to cancer while addressing current healthcare and challenges and future opportunities in the health sector. Al-Khanbashi also reviewed progress on national academic accreditation for the bachelor's program in general medicine and surgery, including preparations for submitting the self-assessment study to Academic Accreditation and Quality Assurance Council. He stressed the importance of supporting scientific and academic initiatives that strengthen healthcare services, medical education, and research in Hadramaut and across Yemen.
Yemeni government has strongly condemned and denounced the Iranian attacks targeting the Kingdom of Bahrain with multiple drones. In a statement, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs described the attacks as a blatant violation of Bahrain's sovereignty, a threat to its security and stability, and a clear breach of international law and the United Nations Charter. The ministry reaffirmed Yemen's full solidarity with Bahrain and its support for all measures taken by the kingdom to safeguard its sovereignty, security, stability, and territorial integrity. Yemen also stressed the importance of protecting regional security and preventing actions that threaten peace and stability in the Gulf.
Defense Minister Lieutenant General Dr. Tahir Al-Uqaili attended the graduation ceremony of second semester training courses for the 2026 training year organized by the specialized schools under the Operations Authority. During his address, Al-Uqaili conveyed greetings from the political and military leadership represented by President Dr. Rashad Al-Alimi, Chairman of the Presidential Leadership Council and Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. The minister praised the efforts of the Operations Authority and specialized schools in training and qualifying military personnel, stressing that these programs play a key role in enhancing the efficiency and readiness of the armed forces. Al-Uqaili underscored the importance of keeping pace in rapid developments in military and security training, emphasizing the need to modernize specialized education to equip combatants with highly qualified personnel capable of meeting the demands of modern warfare. He also commended the growing participation of women in specialized fields, particularly cybersecurity and artificial intelligence, describing the role as a valuable addition to the military institution. At the end of the ceremony, top-performing male and female graduates from various specialized courses were honored for their academic and training excellence.
Minister of Information Muammar Al-Iryani chaired a meeting in Marib with staff members of Thawra Institution for Press, Printing and Publishing to review the institution's status and discuss future media priorities. During the meeting, Al-Iryani conveyed greetings from President Dr. Rashad Al-Alimi, members of the Presidential Leadership Council and Prime Minister Dr. Shaya Al-Zandani, reaffirming leadership support for strengthening official media institutions. The minister received briefings on efforts to relaunch a Thawra newspaper and plans to enhance the institution's media presence, while staff also highlighted the key challenges affecting operations. Al-Iryani praised Thawra as one of Yemen's oldest national press institutions and stressed that the foundation is entering a new phase of development and expansion. He announced plans to establish a temporary headquarters for Thawra in Marib within the next 6 months, while confirming the newspaper will join 14 October in Aden and 30 November in Hadramaut as part of strengthening government media platforms. The minister also stressed the need to expand into digital media, video journalism and broadcast to better engage audiences and strengthen the reach of official media.
Beyond efforts to strengthen official media institutions, Minister of Information Muammar Al-Iryani also underscored the importance of national unity in confronting Yemen's ongoing challenges, reaffirming the central role of unity in restoring the state and defeating the coup. Speaking at an expanded meeting organized by the Supreme Council of Arab Resistance in Marib under the slogan, "National Unity is our path to liberation and defeating the coup," Al-Iryani stressed that Yemen's battle today is centered on restoring the state and safeguarding national identity. He said the current phase requires stronger unity and collective efforts behind the national project to end the coup and rebuild the state institutions. Al-Iryani described it as a key pillar of Yemen's national project, highlighting the governorate's historic role in producing leaders, intellectuals, and fighters who have contributed to defending the republic. He stressed that gathering reflects national unity rather than regional alignment, aiming to strengthen support for families of martyrs. They wounded the displaced communities and young professionals. The minister also praised Marib and its leadership under PLC member Sultan Al-Arada for supporting Yemenis from across the country and standing as a symbol of resilience and Republican values.
Head of the European Union mission to Yemen, Patrick Simon, accompanied by the ambassador of the Kingdom of Netherlands to Yemen, Janet Sapin, visited several major historical and cultural landmarks in Marib. The delegation toured the Baron Temple, widely known as the Throne of Balqis, the Awam Temple, as well as the Old and New Marib Dams. During the visit, the delegation reviewed the historical and archaeological significance of these sites, which reflect the greatness of Yemen's ancient civilization. The visit also highlighted the strategic and developmental importance of the new Marib Dam in supporting water security and agricultural sustainability in the governorate. The European delegation said the visit reflects the EU's interest in learning more about Yemen's rich cultural heritage and history spanning thousands of years. Officials expressed admiration for Marib's historic landmarks, describing them as strong symbols of Yemen's deep-rooted civilization and stressing the importance of preserving this cultural heritage for future generations.
The delegation visit to Marib also focused on development, particularly efforts to improve water security in Marib. EU Ambassador to Yemen Patrick Simonet and Dutch Ambassador to Yemen Janet Sabin reviewed progress on the water security enhancement through renewable energy project in Marib Valley. The project also is funded by the European Union and implemented by SABA Development Foundation as part of efforts to strengthen water security and improve sustainable access to water services. During the visit, the ambassadors received a briefing from project officials on key achievements and implementation progress in line with the approved timeline. The project also aims to improve water sustainability by increasing resilience or reliance on renewable energy solutions to support water infrastructure and service delivery. The delegation also reviewed projects and programs implemented by SABA Development Foundation in health, education, environmental sanitation, economic empowerment, and sustainable development. Discussions with the Foundation's Executive Director Ali Bashamah focused on strengthening cooperation with the European Union and expanding partnerships to support more humanitarian and development projects that meet community needs and promote sustainable development.
On the security front, the delegation also held talks with Yemen's military leadership. Inspector General of the Armed Forces Major General Adel Al-Qumairi met with EU Ambassador to Yemen Patrick Simon and Dutch Ambassador to Yemen Janet Sabin to discuss the latest national developments and exchange views on security and military issues. The meeting reviewed recent field developments and the efforts of Yemen's armed forces in carrying out their national duties, alongside discussions on strengthening joint cooperation in areas of mutual interest. Talks also focused on institutional capacity building and support for enhancing military capabilities. During the meeting, attended by Chief of Operation Major General Khalid Al-Ashwal and Chief of Logistics Support Major General Abdul Aziz Al-Faqih, Al-Qumairi welcomed the European delegation and praised the support provided by the European Union and Kingdom of the Netherlands to Yemen. He stressed the importance of continued coordination with international partners to support the military institution and strengthen its ability to carry out its responsibilities. Al-Qumairi also emphasized that Yemen's stability remains a key pillar for regional security. For their part, the EU and Dutch ambassadors reaffirmed continued support for the Yemeni people and expressed commitment to strengthening cooperation and coordination while praising the armed forces' role in maintaining security and stability.
Ambassador Mohammed Saleh attended the graduation ceremony of a new class from Turkey's Police Academy in Ankara, held under the patronage of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The ceremony was attended by senior civilian and military officials along with accredited ambassadors. A total of 13,610 male and female students graduated after completing their studies at 30 educational institutions affiliated with the Police Academy. Among the graduates were 43 international students from 11 countries, including several Yemeni students. In his address, President Erdogan said academy graduates carry a major national responsibility in protecting security, upholding the rule of law, and serving citizens. He stressed the importance of maintaining professional and ethical values and carrying out their duties. Erdogan congratulated all graduates, including international students, expressing confidence that they would effectively serve in their country's security institutions. The ceremony concluded with President Erdogan presenting sacrifices to top graduates, followed by the official oath and military parade marking the graduation.
A new human rights report has documented 761 violations committed by the Iran-backed Houthi militia across Sana'a and its 10 districts during 2025. The report, released by the organization Yemen for Rights and Development, said Houthi violations extended beyond economic deprivation to include political and civil repression targeting personal security, freedom of expression, and national identity. It said the militias established a new security body known as the Revolution Security Agency in May 2025 to lead mass arrests and intensify crackdowns on political opponents and civil society. According to the report, deliberate salary cuts affecting 70% of public sector employees, along with illegal levies, contributed to an 80% decline in purchasing power, pushing most families below the poverty line and worsening food insecurity. The report also documented 129 violations against humanitarian organizations, including the detention of 52 staff members and the enforced disappearance of 31 others. It further detailed that May 2025 explosion in Khashm al-Bakra, Bani al-Harith district, where an alleged Houthi weapons departed explosion killed and injured more than 90 civilians and destroyed around 50 homes. The organization said those documented violations may amount to war crimes and crimes against humanity under international law.
That was the news bulletin from SABA satellite channel from Marib. Thank you for watching and have a good time.
Have a good time.